Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For the ones that don't know, my name is Bella, and if you are new or haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe because it helps get this channel out there. So today is gonna kind of be like a refresher on my mod list for the G35 and just kind of talk about the new things that I do have for this car since I posted that video. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get into it. And yeah. Okay, so first things first, I'm just gonna talk about what's under the hood, what we have going on. But first, gotta unplug this damn battery, because if not, you guys know that the car will die. So yeah, if you're new and having battery issues, but that's not the point of this video. So right now, like performance wise, don't really have much going on. It's just the stock 2004 6-speed DE, not the rev up. And so right now I just have a cold air intake by Z1 Motorsports, and then I think that's really what's going on under the hood. I haven't really focused too much on the performance side of things, just because I didn't really want this car to be very performance based. It was my first car, or it is my first car, that got me into the car community. And so yeah, that was just my goal for this car, just to kind of learn how to work on cars. And then my next car that I do plan on getting, a VQ, was going to be very performance based. I guess just starting from the front to back. So first off, you could just see I do have a new bumper. So it is the GT3 bumper, and I got it from the plugs.co. He's here local in California, and to be honest, I feel like this bumper was definitely something that the car needed, because it just gives it that more aggressive look in the front. Because for a while I just had my stock bumper, and it just had way too many chips. And then I will say, to wrap this bumper, if you do plan on getting it, it is super annoying to wrap, because one, you just have so many inlays to do. I can't remember if we had like 6 inlays or something to do just for the inner part. Also, I am not lowered that much, and this bumper literally drags everywhere I go. And it's hella annoying, but it's okay because it is a poly bumper. You do have a fiberglass, you know, I feel like it's just preference, but fiberglass does tend to break. So anytime that you do hit something or whatever, that shit's gonna like crack. So funny enough, I actually had a fiberglass one before I got this one, but then there's just too many imperfections that we would have to fix in order to get it to the way that we wanted, in order to prepare for the wrap. So and then these mesh grill pieces, they do come with it if you do decide to order from the plugs.co. And we did spray them like black. You can kind of see a little bit of the chrome piece here, but it's like, really can't really tell that much. I forgot how much this bumper is, but I'll put it on the screen. I believe I had the same grill in that other video, I believe, but this one is, funny enough, I was like, this one's actually still kind of new, because the one that I had before, it flew off while driving, and I didn't even notice until I parked the car and didn't see my grill anymore. So that grill is also from the plugs.co, and it does come without the emblem and gloss black. And then next up, we do have my wheel setup. So funny enough, if you didn't watch the reel that I posted on Instagram, I actually won these wheels for free at a invitational event with Conte. So originally, the girl who won these wheels, she was very content with the ones that she has, and because I helped her win the competition or little contest that we were doing, she just decided to give it to the person who helped her win, which was me. And I was like, no freaking way. And so we ended up with these wheels, and I believe last time I was running the Inovio Canos in chrome, but these are I believe they're 18 by 9.5 plus 22. I'll have to check, like my memory is shit. But so these are a hyper silver face with a polished lip, and I feel like that's what this car needed too, because the other ones that I had, they were very stock looking style. The car just sits so good on these. I don't know, let me know what you think. Also put the, oh my god, it's like so dirty. Also put the tire sizes that I'm running on the wheels. I believe the ones in the back are bigger than the front, and my goal is to get bigger ones in the front, just so that it fills up that wheel well a little bit better, because I can't go low in this car any lower in this car because of that damn bumper. But I am running BCs, the same coilovers, BCBR coilovers, and I didn't even max them to like the lowest, and like I said, I really can't. So I think my fix is just to get bigger tires up front. Okay, so the wrap that I have going on, so it is like a 3-color wrap. It just depends on the time of day, but for the most part, I would say, looking straight on, it's blue. It is like a midnight blue, but maybe I could probably get some, okay, so like right here, kind of, it's like a teal and not so much dark blue. But then it's like the more that you keep walking back, here, let me go to the other side, because I can probably, oh wait, so you see how here it just looks black, and then here's just like a really dark blue. So like I said, it just depends on the color. Yeah, I actually had Wrap Legends help me put this on, because one, it's like I've never wrapped a car before, but now for the next color, which I do plan on wrapping the car again at the end of this year, now I can kind of have like, now I'm a little bit just more comfortable with wrapping everything but the bumpers, because clearly this is just way too aggressive and just too difficult. Recently just had a couple air bubbles, but we could fix it in another video. Yeah, it's like getting worse, but we'll fix it. I would say as far as like maintaining it clean, super easy to clean. Now I'm thinking we just do something a little bit more noticeable, because even filming is just very annoying to film at night too. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do like a quick rundown of everything else that's not new, or if you haven't seen that other video, I'm gonna just do a quick rundown of what I currently just have on the car. I will say, if you do plan on getting these, if you have a G35, I don't think they make them for the sedan. They do come with like black housing, and then I believe, and it's like tinted, and then I think it's like the clear chrome, which is what I have. But I will say, I think anywhere where you order these from, you're gonna have to silicone them again, because they do get condensation. They haven't got condensation for me ever since I did silicone them, but just fair warning if you decide to get them. And they are sequential with the Thurl, so pretty clean. You have these sequential side markers, not from the same company, but they are yellowing out a little bit. But I do also have to connect them back to the headlight, because they're like I got these from Amazon, I think, actually. You have to wire connect them, versus I know some other companies you could just clip them in, and then that's pretty much it. And then coming to the back, so I had this little rear visor. I think it was like one of my first mods that I did on the car. It was like, oh shit, this thing's like coming off. Okay, so there is one on Amazon, and it comes already gloss painted. It's like gloss black. Next, I do have my clear tail lights. I feel like these are like hit or miss depending on the color of your car. And again, I did get like a guy, he did them for me, but the thing is, I had to go back and like re-silicone it, because even to this day, when I wash the rear of the car, I get condensation in it, and it's very freaking annoying. But if you look closely, like, you know, you can kind of see the cuts and everything. So like I knew what I was getting into. Yeah, I kind of want to redo them and just do like a separate video. I think the lights typically come like white or orange, and so we just changed them, and now we have red lights, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. I do still have my stock like wing, but it's just because I just haven't been a fan of the duckbill. I feel like it just depends on your preference again, but I don't know, I like it. I think like outside, I think that's really it. I do have some splitters coming like on the way, and then what else do I plan? And then of course like carbon fiber eventually, but for now, like, this is how the car is sitting. I forget to mention, so the exhaust that I'm running, it's just the stock exhaust, and I did a muffler delete when I first got the car. Typical VQ under things. Do not suggest it, because the car doesn't sound like ass, but once you step on it, it does sound like ass. So just never been a fan of the trumpet sound. But Gretty exhaust, I think we're gonna do single. I just think a deep muffled like tone is just best on these cars, because like the high-pitched trumpet is just not it. The interior, we do have my little shitty seats. I do have seats at home that I need to install. So we do have my aftermarket wheel. I did a whole video on this if you want to learn more about it. I just changed my shift knob, but I do have a Starlight headliner in there going on. I'll put some footage in there too, because it's just way too freaking bright right now to see. I also do have these leather mats that I get a couple of you asking me, because no one really likes the carpet. Like, the carpet is gray in here, and I'm just not really a fan. And then also, I did like black at the entire interior, because the interior was like a tan, so like it was like tan and gray leather, and I don't know, I think this is a cool way to make it look modern in here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on to let you guys listen to it. Wow, that is not the clutch. I need to do my fluids. You see, it just sounds like shit. Okay, so at idle, it does not sound bad, but like I said, when you step on it, it just sounds like ass. Let me just move this out the way. Fuck. And I got that on camera. Oh my god. Holy fuck. that hurts so bad. Very sturdy wheel. Ow, fuck. So if you're trying just to get into cars, I just want to say I think a G35 or a 350Z is a very good like first car to get into cars if you just want to learn like the basics on how to modify a car and just kind of get like an understanding of cars and stuff. I think like this platform in my opinion is like best because one, there's just like so much for like the VQs. Yeah, like I mean besides like the maintenance thing, I got this car I think like 150 something thousand miles, and I think now it's like at 185, but I don't know, it feels like it's at 200. That's what it feels like. But I feel like as long as you maintain these cars, or just like any car in general, like they could last a while. Getting to that point where my modifications on this car are starting to slow down, but it's just mostly because I'm kind of wanting to just get into something else and just learning how to like, you know, do burnouts and like drift and do all the type of stuff just with a different car that I just wouldn't mind messing up. But this car, it's kind of like everyone has like that emotional attachment to cars, and I'm just like, dude, this is it. I don't want to crash it. Like my heart freaking shatters every time the bumper scrapes. So I'm like, not this car. A lot of the new things that I did get for this car were things that, you know, definitely were needed, especially when it came to the wrap. I think like the wrap was one of those like big significant changes because you're obviously changing from color to color. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about like the car's current state. Did you prefer it on the other set of wheels? Did you prefer it with the black color? Or also let me know some new color suggestions because I am in the process of choosing a different color for like the end of this year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.